Live from the Hive. This Live from the Hive is brought to you by the Home Store. If you have a home improvement project on the horizon, you can be sure to find yourself at the Home Store with a cart full of supplies. And if you're like me, you'll find yourself there repeatedly while you remember everything you forgot to pick up on your last trip. Whether you're working in the yard, the basement, or the front hall closet, the Home Store has what you need from seed to stand. And their prices can't be beat. As a thank you to the kindly folk at the Home Store, they will all receive, guess what, Pete?
What's that?
An additional 50% off. Yes, that's right. 50% off their admission to Red Rock Park, the home opener, the Home Store. You'll come around. How about that, huh?
Very nice. I myself am a big fan of that garden center.
Oh, boy.
Can't get me out of there.
Ready to do this, Pete?
As ready as I'm ever going to be, Tommy.
All right, here goes the off-season right here, and it all begins right now. And here's the negotiation rounds. I'm going to scroll down because there's going to be a lot of news since the last game. There was our win. The champion declared the Beewolves have won the championship. And the first bit of news on the ticker is this. Why don't you start, Pete?
Mashed Taters retires from the league. The Wild Pig Mashed Taters retired at the age of 39 with a rating of B+. He was 39 years old, played first base for the Wild Pigs, but Taters no longer playing in Super Mega Baseball 3.
Wow, and I know, we can't, we can't go all night long, so we got to kind of hurry these things along a bit, but I know Taters had our number last season. I don't know how many times he'd pound home runs off us.
Yeah, good hitter for the Wild Pigs, that's for sure.
One up from there, Elora Franco is getting really sick of everyone and goes into retirement. Oh, Elora.
No way.
Yeah, Elora retired at age 35 with an A-. Elora Franco came on the scene a couple seasons ago. The Beewolves pulled the trigger on her. That's where we let go of Kobe Kingman early on because we were in dire straits. And we paid this about $8 million first baseman, $17.9 million. Became the highest paid player on the Beewolves, and became our number one player as well at first base. We finally jettisoned her last season just because of salary reasons to pick up Sturdy Woodman. She made it onto her home city team, the Wideloads, but it looks like she's going to stop it there.
Yeah, she did not. It was not a very good season. She played one season there, did not play very well. I mean, like you say, in Phoenix, she was lighting it up. She was number one. But yeah, when she went over to the Wild Pigs, struggled through a season, and now it looks like she's just done. She's going to turn it in.
Oh, wow.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. She's getting real sick of everyone. I'm just done with dealing with personalities. Well, she only has a home here in Phoenix if she wants to.
I was going to say, if she wants to come out of retirement, we could talk.
Yeah, maybe work for the...
Billy LeBlanc retires to pursue other endeavors. Billy LeBlanc retired at the age of 42 with a rating of B-. The 42-year-old right fielder, left fielder played for the champion Phoenix Beewolves for a good long time, and that is now a hole that is going to be difficult to fill because not only was he a fan favorite, but he was a favorite in the clubhouse as well. So
yeah, the boinker from Albuquerque. It's not a surprise. Actually, we thought he might retire after the previous season, so we were a little surprised when he came in at 41, but glad he did because he had the best season of his career. It was great for the fans and for the city. He was one of the big guns that brought us the championship. So he's earned it. And what a retirement.
Yeah, this stadium is going to go nuts on the presentation of the ring ceremony when Billy LeBlanc comes out of that clubhouse for the last time. It's going to be pandemonium. No, won't be a dry eye in the house, folks.
Nah, we'll.
The boinker is going to, the corker, as we affectionately call him.
We'll see him around town, the old general. All right.
Definitely.
One up from there, Corey Spencer. Corey Spencer decides he's going to retire from the league at 38 with a rank of B+. The B+ rank starting pitcher. Looks like he played his last season for the the Washington Arctics. Corey Spencer, I don't know a whole lot about him, but way to go, Corey. Good. That's a good run.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about him either. I don't know if we ever faced him.
Yeah, true. Oh
no! Up from there, Shakov Tan is getting real sick of everyone and goes into retirement. Off Tan, retiring at the age of 38 with a rating of B+. He was a catcher for the Gold Coats
Yeah.
And again, another big hitter, another offensive powerhouse, at least against the Phoenix Beewolves.
Yeah, off 10 won the championship that we saw the first season we were calling for the Freebooters. They beat the Freebooters when he played for the Buzzards. So he's got a championship behind him. That's another big super mega baseball name going into pasture there. So that'll be a big adjustment up from here. Braun Thunderchump. Thunder.
Oh, wow.
Also getting sick of everyone. Boy, Braun Thunderchump retired at the young age, 36, with a rank of A-. He got up to A-, a relief pitcher for our old Santa Monica Overdogs. And, yeah, boy, we called the Thunder in a lot that year we were out there.
Yeah, he was a reliable arm out of the bullpen, that's for sure.
It looks like the highest ranked player thus far to retire. So, Thunder. I wonder what Thunder's going to do on his retirement. Oh.
Eliza Peck has decided to go into free agency. Eliza Peck, the 26-year-old catcher. She's an overall B with 41 power, 77 ability to connect, 25 speed. She's got a 77 fielding and 79 arm. She's now asking for $11,700,000, and that may be a problem for the Beewolves.
Yeah, it may be. I know. We got rid of who we go, Johnson Swanson that one year. We're gonna give the top spot to Steve Monstour, so we picked up Eliza to back him up, and she battled for the starting spot and kind of earned it a little bit, right?
Yeah, she was very. She was, first of all, I think she was a better catcher.
Yes, better catcher,
Monstour.
better arm as well.
Yeah, had a better arm back there. She had a couple throwouts last season from behind home plate. I thought she. The biggest problem with our catchers is they're kind of streaky at the plate.
Yeah.
Sometimes Monstour's on the roll and you want to ride the hot hand, and then he'll go cold. You bring in Eliza Peck, and sometimes she'll be hitting pretty well, but other times she'll just be cold. So yeah, it was kind of a back and forth back there.
Yeah, she's a defensive catcher. We put in a lot for that, but offense, I think she had one of the worst batting averages on the team. So, but she is B ranked, and she's going to be important to someone. So we wish her all the luck. Like you said, if she hangs out long enough, maybe we pick her back up. But we'll have to see. We'll have to play that one by ear. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. I'll start in the upper left with highlights, player resignations, and availability. Rena Clark was previously paid. So what does this mean? Resignations. Okay. All right. So Rena Clark is going to be on the free agency, if I understand this. Looks like the 24-year-old starter/reliever played her last season with the Washington Arctics. She's overall ranked a star as a starter/reliever. She was getting paid $12.9. She's asking $36.7 now.
Wow. And then we got Elmo Slayer, also previously played $17.9 million. He's a superstar as well. 27-year-old starting pitcher. He's asking $44,600,000.
Wow. Yeah, that is the highest thus far to start the season off. $44 million. No one's going to pay him that.
Yeah.
Detroit definitely isn't. It looks like he played for the Heaters there. The next one, another Arctic leaving the team or testing the market, at least Ivy Pepperonis. That's a big name. 26-year-old starter/reliever, A+ rank. These are big players. She was making $13.4 there in Washington. She's asking $28.8 to start things off.
Holy cow! Slip Souter, good old Slip Souter. He was previously making $17.8 million. He's ranked A+ overall. He's a 30-year-old starting pitcher. He's asking $37,900,000.
Wow.
To pitch.
Yeah. One of the old freebooters, we know her well, the gunslinger, Winnie Noel, 27-year-old starter, A ranked, was making $9 million. She's asking $29.3. She tacked on another $20.3 million.
And then rounding out Dax Singh, 26-year-old closing pitcher. He was previously paid $5.6 million. He's an overall A ranked. He's looking for $17,800,000 to come to your team and shut it down.
All right. We'll read through them as they happen. All right, ready? Here goes. Pete, you start the first round. Oh. Don't do it yet.
All right.
Okay, here we go. First one.
The first one, the Gold Coats bring in Bruno Adamo with a B- overall 30-year-old second baseman shortstop. Adamo does not have a lot of power, but he's got very good ability to connect at home plate, a lot of speed on the base pass. He's not the strongest of defensive players. He's a little bit less than average on fielding, and his arm is a little bit less than average. He's been acquired by the Gold Coats. They're going to pay him $4,900,000 this season to play second base for them.
Wow, if my memory is correct, I thought Bruno used to play in St. Louis for the Sirloins, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but yeah, welcome to be the first signing in 2023 Gold Coats. He's going to play. They went to the playoffs. We faced them in the conference finals, so that's a good move for Bruno. Gonna scroll down here. Hold on. Okay, here you go.
The Blowfish have signed Godfrey Storm, the C+ 35-year-old center fielder, first baseman, outfielder. Has less than average power, less than average ability to connect, a little bit closer to average speed and fielding, and he's got a very good arm. He's known as a tough out utility player. He's gonna make $3,600,000 with the Blowfish, and as I said, he's gonna be playing center field, first base, or outfield for the Blowfish.
Nice, playing his home games at Swagger Center.
All right, Wide Loads lock up Paisley Grubbs, the A- closing pitcher, was acquired for $7,400,000. She's got good velocity, good junk, and good accuracy, but she does not make much contact, nor does she have power at the plate.
Yeah, Paisley. I can't remember where she played, but yeah, it's a good closer. Will be out in New York City.
Dick Lucas gets signed onto the Grapplers, replacing Julio Meadows. The release player Meadows is a 23-year-old relief pitcher. He's a C-. He's got a little bit less than average velocity. He's got poor junk and a little bit less than average accuracy. He does not have a lot of power, nor does he make a lot of contact at home plate. He was making $900,000. They're going to bring in Dick Lucas, a 33-year-old starting pitcher. He's B+ overall. He's about average velocity, pretty good junk, and better than average accuracy. He does not have a lot of power, but he makes a little bit of contact at home plate. They're going to pay him $8,300,000.
All right, and I'm looking at Julio Meadows. I mean, I know the name very well, but it doesn't look like someone I'm going to want to put a star on. You either?
No, me neither.
Yeah. All right, well, welcome to the San Jose Grapplers, Dick Lucas. Linus Digby offended a Sirloins coach. How about that? Linus Digby, the 38-year-old relief pitcher, known mostly for his junk at 55 at 54 velocity. He was replaced by Hugs Lovell. Hugs Lovell, I thought, used to play there. But I don't know. She's the 38-year-old starter. So, and she's B- ranked, known mostly for her accuracy at 64. She's well-rounded at 46, 48. She's a good power hitter, too, as well, 33. Linus was making 1.5, and Hugs is going to make 4.7 to pitch for the Sirloins.
The Buzzards get Woody Anno. Woody Anno, the B- overall 33-year-old relief pitcher, and has very good velocity, good junk. He does not have a lot of accuracy. He struggles with power at the plate, but he does make contact at times. He is also known around the league as a K-Dud. He was acquired for $4.2 million. There
you go, Anno, playing for Colorado for the Buzzards. We got another signing here. Hot Corners acquire Linus Digby. Boy, Linus just got dropped from the other St. Louis team and got signed across the street. He's going to be playing for the Hot Corners. The 38-year-old reliever, mostly known again for his junk, is going to pick up and get paid $1.7 million to play for the other St. Louis team. So hopefully he's going to get his revenge.
Hito Munchada gets signed onto the Gold Coats, replacing Carlito Salas. Carlito Salas, the C+ 34-year-old right fielder catcher, has less than average jumps, less than average connectivity, but he's pretty good speed. An average fielder with a pretty good arm. He's got bad jumps, and he was making $3,500,000. Hito Munchada comes in. He's a 35-year-old third baseman, first baseman. He's an A- overall with great power, better than average ability to connect, poor speed on the base paths, but better than average fielding and a better than average arm. He favors the high pitch. He's going to make $12,300,000 playing for the Gold Coats this season, Tommy.
Wow, yeah, I think he played for the in Phoenix for the Sandcats last season. Now he's going to go out to
The Arctic signed Grunt Manley, replacing Dipper Chambers. Dipper Chambers was a B-, 33-year-old left fielder, right fielder with a better than average power, less than average ability to connect, pretty good speed on the base paths, a good fielder with a good arm. Known as a stealer, but they're going to pick up Grunt Manley, who is an A overall ranked with good power, excellent connectivity, good speed. He's a good fielder with a strong arm. He's an RBI man and a tough out. Dipper Chambers was making $4.7 million, and now Grunt Manley is going to make $14.1 million this season, playing for the Arctics, Tom.
Wow, yeah, Grunt, that's a big move for the Arctics. Grunt was playing for so long at the Herbisaurs in Tacoma there, and then I think he went to play for the Jacks, and now he's coming back to Tacoma this time to play for the Arctics. So that's a big move, good move for them. There we go, got a signing. Platypi obtained Marvin Steed. Marvin Steed played for so long in Los Angeles, the Blowfish. The 39-year-old left fielder outfield is gonna move on over and play in San Diego for the Platypi, big strong team. He's known mostly for his speed, but he's also great connectivity, B+ ranked, power versus right-handers, and a stealer. He's gonna make $6.8 million a year to play at Colonial Plaza.
The Nemesis have signed Nora Holmes to replace Muhammad Smalls. Muhammad Smalls, a C-ranked 39-year-old third baseman shortstop with a 48 power, 55 connectivity, 46 speed, with 25 fielding and 70 arm. He was making $3 million. They're going to pick up Nora Holmes, who's a B+, 32-year-old shortstop, infielder, outfielder. They're going to pick up 24 in power, 39 in connectivity. Holmes hitting 94% connectivity at home plate.
Wow.
They're going to lose a little bit on the speed on the base paths, but they'll pick up some in fielding and lose a little bit on the arm. Nora Holmes is going to make $8.6 million.
Nemesis making an offensive move there.
The Platypi signed Cole Vincenzo to replace Dion Bass. Dion Bass, the B-ranked 26-year-old second baseman shortstop, was making $6,800,000 with the Platypi. The Platypi will pick up Cole Vincenzo as an A-, 33-year-old first baseman catcher. Favors the outside pitch. He'll be making $9,500,000 this season.
There you go. Call another Platypi pickup. Hank Hart's dropping his asking salary from 9.2 to 8.9, B+ ranked catcher. I think we were saying that's too rich still, right?
I think we were saying we wanted to get him under 9. So
we want to get him. Oh, he's at 8.9 now.
Yeah, he's barely under 9. We. This is a judgment call. If you think it's a little too rich, that's Hank Hart. The Wide Load signed Hank Hart to replace Sagda Song, although Sagda Song's now out on the free agent wire.
Yeah.
Sagda Song was an overall superstar. Excellent power, excellent connectivity, excellent speed on the base paths, excellent fielding, and a better than average arm. Had power versus right-handed pitching. He was making $30,500,000 with the Wide Loads. The Wide Loads have said parted ways, and they're going to pick up Hank Hart, the B+ overall ranked 28-year-old catcher. He's got less than average power, good connectivity, better than average speed, good fielding, and a good arm. He'll be making $8.9 million for the Wide Loads, so quite a savings.
Yeah.
They are losing a lot in power, connectivity, and speed, but they're making up a lot in the arm.
Yeah, well, and so he was gonna make 8.9 here. He's gonna make an 8.9 there.
The Crocodons get Hoots Harvey, the B+ 38-year-old center fielder, first baseman, outfielder. He's got a 70 power, 37 connectivity, 92 speed, and 74 fielding with a 42 arm. He's known as an RBI man. He's going to make $8,300,000. Gabby Gaines offended a grapplers coach and was replaced by Devin Gatsendez. Gabby Gaines, the 35-year-old right fielder catcher, C-ranked overall with about average power, connectivity, speed, and fielding. She's got a poor arm. She was making $1,900,000. Devin Gatsendez, the 32-year-old first baseman, third baseman's A- ranked with excellent power, excellent connectivity, better than average speed. He struggles in the field and does not have a very strong arm. Well, he's a little bit less than average arm. He's making $11,400,000 for the Grapplers this season.
2 seasons ago, he won the championship there. So they're picking him back up.
All right, we got to pick up here. Steve-O Reeves is offended a Herbosaurus Scorcher was replaced by Dean Fail. Steve-O Reeves is a B- ranked 36-year-old left fielder at first baseman. He does not make a lot of power at home plate, but he does make contact quite a bit. He's got pretty good speed. He's got better than average fielding and about an average arm. He's just making $4,100,000. Dean Fail is going to come in. The 28-year-old first baseman is an overall B. He's got about average power, but great connectivity. He's got very good speed on the base paths. He struggles to field in the field, and he's got about an average arm. He's making $7,600,000 from the Herbosaurs this season. Harry Hamster gets signed onto the Sirloins, replacing Clyde Oliver. Clyde Oliver, the 37-year-old left fielder outfielder, was C-ranked. He struggled with power, but he made better than average connectivity, less than average speed, better than average fielding, and a poor arm in the field. He was making $2 million. They're going to bring in they're going to bring in Henry Hamster. He's A- ranked. He's got better than average power, better than average connectivity. He's got excellent speed on the base paths. He's got good fielding and a strong arm in the field. Favors the high pitch. He's a 30-year-old third baseman, first baseman, and he's going to be making $11,800,000 for the Sirloins.
Yeah, that's dangerous. He brings more of everything to him. Eduardo Keller is loaded his asking salary from 6.2 to 6. He's down to 6, right? He'd be for Benny Balmer.
The thing that scares me is the defense.
Hey, Happy Hemp. Sorry about that. Just saw this now. Wait, scares you the defense?
Yeah. His defense is nowhere near Benny Balmer's.
Benny Balmer's a good defense.
But he just doesn't have a lot of offense.
No. And we'd be picking up Eduardo Keller. I'm sorry, Eduardo Keller. Where is he? Oh, there. Oops, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there he is.
41 power. He's got 51 connectivity, 92 speed. So he's a good base runner.
He's not
45. Yeah, he's about average everywhere. So we can develop him and get him to the positive side of average. Okay, yeah, pull the trigger on that one.
You think so? All right.
Yeah, we'll let go of Benny Balmer and we'll bring in Eduardo Keller.
Oh, it's a sad day then. Bernard Balmer, who did well he actually hit in the finals. Benny Balmer's been with the team forever. He's 42 though. Right now he's one of 3 42-year-olders we have on the team. So we had to cut that. Well, I mean, of course Billy's retired, so we're gonna drop 2 of them. It looks like we're gonna get rid of Benny Balmer now and go with Eduardo Keller, right?
Yep.
And that's what it looks like. We're gonna get 9 on the power, 15 on the contact, 34 on the speed. We're gonna drop on the fielding, the arm. Hope to develop them. We get a lot in age. All right, let's make it. Surplus before 18.2, surplus after 15.9. Accept it. Our first signing of the 2023 season. And we go back here now. It's in the news.
The Beewolves sign Eduardo Keller replacing Benny Balmer. Benny Balmer, the 42-year-old left fielder, outfielder, making $3,700,000. C+. He had 32 power, 36 connectivity, 58 speed, 86 fielding, and an 80 arm. We're going to pick up Eduardo Keller, who's a B- ranked overall, 19-year-old left fielder, outfielder. He's a 41 power, 51 connectivity, 92 speed, 45 fielding, and a 51 arm. He'll be making $6 million from the Beewolves this season.
All right, Eduardo Keller, the newest Beewolf, a kid. He's just a teenager.
Yes, sir.
Gasser Morris lowered his salary 9.9 to 9.6. Reliever.
A- reliever to replace the popular Tats Belfour, but would be the first A-ranked member of that relief pitching staff.
Yeah.
And would be getting rid of the what is the, on paper anyway, the weakest link in our relief pitching.
What do you think? I think I could do the side by side.
I mean, you're getting on velocity and accuracy. The junk is kind of similar.
Yeah.
What are we talking about in age?
Drop 3 years.
36. Yeah, we're gonna gain 3 years. be the first lefty we have in the bullpen as well. We don't have any lefties.
Yeah.
So we'll go up 32 on velocity, go up 37 on accuracy. We lose 5 on junk. C+ to an A-. And Gasser Morris is a specialist, and Tats Belfour is walk prone. So, I mean, 9.6 is a lot of money, but I don't know, man. That for an A- pitcher, I think we're probably starting to skate some thin ice. I think he's going to be wind up getting picked up if we don't pull the trigger at some point.
All right. You think you want to do it?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Sorry,
boy.
Tats. Sorry.
Here
Sorry,
it goes.
buddy.
The surplus before 15.9. After it drops way down to 9.5. But it looks like the Beewolves are going to make this move. And Tats Belfour been on the team for a long time. We're going to let him go play someplace else. And here it shows up, and we're right up there. Go ahead, read it.
Gasser Morris gets signed onto the Beewolves, replacing Tats Belfour. Tats Belfour, the 36-year-old relief pitcher. C+ ranked with a 67 velocity, 43 junk, 44 accuracy. Not a whole lot of power and not a lot of connectivity at home plate. And he was walk prone, was making $3.2 million. They're going to bring in Gasser Morris, the A- ranked, 99 velocity, 38 junk, 81 accuracy. Again, not a very good hitter at the home plate, but he's known as a specialist, and he's going to make $9,600,000 this year playing for the Beewolves.
Here you go. 26-year-old Barney Bryan.
Third base, first base, about average power and connectivity. He's got good speed. He's not a great fielder, but he's got a pretty good arm.
Yeah. And this Barney Bryan's only 3.9. We could pick him up right now.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, so if we go back to go back to sign and release, we could drop Billy LeBoink right now because he's retired. And now I lost him. Where's Barney Bryan? He's third base. There we are. Billy LeBoink. We saved some salary there. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Barney Bryan. So we're going to go back here now, and there you go.
The Beewolves signed Barney Bryan, the C+ overall ranked 26-year-old third baseman, first baseman. He's got about average power, average connectivity, a little bit better than average speed. He's got less than average fielding, but a pretty better than average arm. And at 26-year-old, he could be developed. So, all right, Herbicide signed Harmony Strauss to replace Pewter Fisher. Pewter Fisher, the 35-year-old left fielder, first baseman, outfielder, was making $4 million. Is going to be replaced by Harmony Strauss, the 26-year-old catcher, first baseman. They're going to gain on power. They're going to gain on a little bit on connectivity. They lose on speed and a little bit on fielding, but they gain a whole lot on arm. Harmony Strauss favors the outside pitch. She's going to make $10,500,000.
Wow. What an arm, dude. It's a cannon.
Yeah.
Up from there, we got Trespass Wade gets signed onto the Freebooters, replacing Iris Maldonado. Okay, so Iris is a 34-year-old shortstop second basewoman. She was known mostly for her fielding at 78. Real good arm too, good contact, B- rank. She was making $5.1 million. Trespass Wade is, I think he played for the other Fort Lauderdale team. I think he was a free water bullet. He's A- ranked, 34-year-old RBI man, center fielder, infielder, outfielder. He plays all of it really, anything but catcher and pitching. He's known mostly for speed at 94, good arm too as well. He was going to make $10.7 million to play for the Freebooters this year.
Marin Kerr gets signed on to the Burners, replacing Theodore Stiffner.
Ooh.
Theodore Stiffner, the B- ranked, the 39-year-old third baseman shortstop, was making $4 million, and he'll be replaced by Marin Kerr. They're going to gain slightly on power. They're going to gain pretty good on connectivity. They lose on speed, though, as Theodore Stiffner, much faster player than Marion Kerr, but they're going to gain a whole lot in fielding, lose a little bit on arm, but Marion Kerr, known as a tough out around the league, she'll make $11,800,000 this season.
Big move for the Burners, who came just one step short of the win in it last year. against us. Biff Noggins offended a Crocodile's coach and was replaced by Eliza Peck. All right, so Biff Noggins, 36-year-old left fielder catcher, making $2.5 million, C-ranked, known mostly for his arm. He's going to be replaced by our catcher of last season, Eliza Peck, our starter. Decided to test free market agency, and she got a little extra money. B-ranked, known mostly for her arm, but also good fielding and good connectivity. She played her seasons here. Now the 26-year-old catcher is going to play as a Houston Crocodile and make $6.3 million a year. So now, all right, we have to replace this spot here. Do we go ahead and make the offer to Fiona?
I guess so.
All right, here it comes.
Beewolves Inc. Fiona Clark, the B- ranked 34-year-old catcher, is a 35 power, 25 connectivity. She's got 54 speed, 87 fielding, and with a 99 arm. She'll make $4,700,000 this year playing for the Beewolves.
Yeah, so I mean, not the greatest hitting catcher, but behind the plate, I mean, look at that arm, Pete. We never had a catcher with an arm like that. And fielding, nothing's going to get past her. You're not going to get those pass balls and wild pitches. If she gets on the bags, she's got a 54 speed. So I'm happy to see Fiona Clark, and we can give you sort of just a basic recap of some of the more important things that happened in this last grouping. And first of all, the retirements and stuff like that. Pete, there was some big decisions made. The first one you got here, Mashed Taters decides he's going to leave. He played well against us.
Yeah, he did.
And it wasn't just Mashed Taters, it's Jock off 10, who here he is in the playoffs, just cranking a home run off us. He hit very well against us all the time, and especially in the playoffs this year. They're the only team that beat us one game.
Yeah, and like I say, Jock off 10, a great person and a great player, and to be honest with you, as long as he's not wearing a Beewolf jersey, I don't mind seeing the back of him.
Yeah, he tagged us there away, and then here at home gets another RBI, and that was big. There were some other big names too, but most of them were the Beewolves. Those are the ones we noticed. Alora Franco ended her season at the wide loads. She, there's 2 seasons ago, her playing with us. She was our best player of the year 2 seasons ago. I was surprised to see her retire 35.
I was too. I mean, for the Beewolves, she was an offensive dynamo. We really couldn't have done it without her. She left. She went over to the wide loads, and she did not have a very good season with the wide loads. And I think she just didn't like the change of scenery, so she took a pass.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to pick her back up, to be honest.
Me too.
Billy the Boink. Nobody's surprised there. The Boinker, the right fielder, huge right fielder, best season of his career last season. 42 years old. He decides to retire on top. He's always going to be a big name here in Phoenix.
He certainly is, and he's going to be welcome in any restaurant in the city of Phoenix for a really long time now.
Yeah, he had so many great catches like these two right here. Diving catches, but then he was strong offensively, especially last season. Here's one of his few home runs in St. Louis. We didn't see a whole lot of home runs from him, but he was contributing. He was hitting so many RBIs. He was top of the list so often.
Yeah, I can't remember his stats for the final game of the championship, but I think he was 4 for 5 or 5 for 5. So yeah, he wasn't hitting long balls, but he was getting on base and he was moving base runners. So yeah,
here he was helping us beat the Gold Coats, the only team that won one against us, but he helped us get to that finals. Then Eliza Peck decides she's going to play the free agent market. Here, she's a great catcher, played great defense. Wasn't the best offensively, but she decided she'd go out there and test the market, and we considered making her an offer, but she decided to sign with Crocodons. So good for her.
Yeah, the Crocodons got in just like a moment before we were. As a matter of fact, I think we were calling her agent, and we got the busy signal. I think he was talking to the Crocodons. So
yeah.
We just missed out on that.
Yeah, we did. Well, and it was. It is what it is. Let's do a next round. Find out what happens. Well, hold on a second. And now also in this second round, this is where you're going to see the signings really picking up because the players are getting cheaper and more players going on. So we'll try and get through these kind of quicker. So why don't you start us off there, Pete? This first one.
First one, Melody Moods offended a Burners coach and was replaced by Holden Flounder. Melody Moods is a 31-year-old starting pitcher, B- ranked, making $5,200,000. In comes Holden Flounder. Flounder is a 20-year-old starting pitcher, so they're going to get a younger starting pitcher. He's an A-, but he is known as a K-Dud. He'll make $10,500,000 this season playing for the Burners, Tom.
All right, way to go, Flounder. And I don't think we'll need to star Moods. She's same rank as Deshaun Lemon. So, here we got just a regular old sign. The Burners obtained Bull Hackett. So Bull Hackett gets picked up. I cannot recall where Bull played his last season, but he's playing his next one out there in Hawaii for the Burners, the team that made one step short of the championship. Bull is going to be making $2.9 million. He's a C+ ranked relief pitcher, 34 years old, mostly known for his accuracy, but he's pretty fair on the junk and velocity as well.
Ivy Pepperonis gets signed onto the Jacks, replacing Olaf Slakov. Slakov, the C+ ranked 38-year-old starting pitcher, is making $3,400,000. They're going to replace him with Ivy Pepperonis, the A+ overall 26-year-old starting pitcher, relief pitcher. She'll make $14,900,000 to play with the Jacks this season. So our division just got a little bit harder.
Yeah, that'll be tough. We're going to see her. That's
division, conference, our conference.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see them. We play them at least twice. So that'll be tough. Look at the Jacks this year. They're doing something about the name. The Moon.
Oh, okay.
The Moonstars Inc. Ronan Portillo. I know he looks a lot like your guy. The B+ ranked 27-year-old starting pitcher Ronan Portillo is going to play in San Diego for the Moonstars this season. He's going to pick $8.3 million, known mostly for his accuracy at 85. He's right down the middle on everything else.
Robin Yu gets signed to the Moonstars, replacing Corey Berg. Corey Berg was a C+ ranked 28-year-old first baseman, known as an RBI man. She made $2,200,000. Robin Yu is going to make $12,300,000 playing for the Moonstars. He's a 26-year-old left fielder, right fielder. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, and he's known as a stealer around the league. He's ranked A- overall, so a good pickup by the Moonstars.
Yeah, they gained in everything, and Robin Yu definitely great. We saw him play for the Overdogs when we were out there in Santa Monica for so many years, and Robin Yu. He's
Robin Yu,
the big name. $12.3 million playing just down the coast. All right,
that's two big signings for the Moonstars. They get Ronan Portillo and then pick up Robin Yu. So these guys are in the market, bro.
Yeah, what is that? The 8.3. That's $20 million right there on two guys. Wow. Rita Clark gets signed out of the Crocodiles, replacing Tyrone Throne. Tyrone Throne played there for a while. C rank, mostly known for his junk, 31-year-old relief pitcher. He was making $1.7 million. Get this though, Rita Clark is a star. She's a star. I guess she's a rookie, because I didn't recognize the name either. Or is she? Rita Clark? I don't recognize that name. 24-year-old starter/reliever. 99 velocity, 99 junk, 76
76 accuracy,
17 connectivity. She can actually hit the ball. She's composed, but she's K-Dud, so that's the only part where she struggles a little bit. She's going to make $18.4 million to play for the Houston Crocodiles. What an addition to the team there. Wow, that's a big move on the mound.
Yeah. The Gold Coats obtained Dax Singh. Dax Singh's been around for a little while. 26-year-old closing pitcher, ranked A overall. He's got an 85 velocity, 70 junk, 82 accuracy. So he can lock it down on you if you're not careful. He's got a 33 power, so if he gets a hold of one, he can ride it out of there. 13 for connectivity. He's going to make $9,200,000, which isn't too bad.
No, yeah.
For an A-ranked closing pitcher.
Right, just south of $10 million. Yeah, he's good. That's another good. Wow, that's for a closer too, though. Look out, Gold Coats. They want to take it one more step and make the finals this year. Henry Grayweather is going to get signed down to the Moonstars, replacing Gustav Gustafsson. Oh wow, Gustav Gustafsson's been on the. He's been a Moon Star his whole career. 31-year-old left fielder outfielder, making $4.8 million. Gets released. B- ranked, known mostly for his power, but he's got good connectivity too. So he's mostly an offensive outfielder for the those guys. But Hemingway Weather, C+ ranked, third base, first baseman, age 35, known mostly for his arm, but also good connection. They're gonna drop a lot on the power, but they gain on connectivity and in the arm. So he's gonna make $2.8 million to fill that third base at the Moonstars.
Uriel Erickson offended a Jacks coach and was replaced by Ash Lewis. Uriel Erickson was a 38-year-old third baseman shortstop, ranked B- overall, was making $5,100,000. In comes Ash Lewis, the B-ranked 38-year-old right fielder, outfielder, ranked B overall. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's going to make $5,400,000. So for an extra $3,000, they're going to pick up a better hitter and a better fielder.
Yeah, and you got to be careful what you throw to him, especially if you're a right-hander, because he's got that 99 power. He could drill that ball, man.
Yes, sir. The Moonstars lock up Julio Meadows, the C- overall 23-year-old relief pitcher, will make $1,500,000, closing things down for the Moonstars this season.
All right, way to go.
And Aaron Berry offended a Warblers coach and was replaced by Guy Gold. Guy Gold. Aaron Berry, a B-ranked 26-year-old left fielder, outfielder, was making $5,700,000. They're going to bring in Guy Gold, the A- ranked 30-year-old left fielder catcher. He's known as a tough out. He's going to make $11 million playing for the Warblers this season. Guy Gold.
Yeah, we do him on the Santa Monica Overdog, so he's going to move from there out to Colorado Springs and play at the stadium over there. Down in Fort Lauderdale, Freebooters lock up Lawrence Carr, whoever that is. I guess he's a rookie. 24-year-old closer, A- ranked. Boy, they lost. Who was their closer before? K. Frequin or
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just star. So they lose a star and they get an A- rank. They're all about the close out there in Fort Lauderdale. 89 velocity, 73 junk, 66 accuracy. The rookie, 24-year-old rookie, is going to make $7.9 million a year to be a freebooter.
That's a pretty good signing. $7 million for an A- closer?
Yeah.
Freebooters weren't done there, Tom. Freebooters signed Elmo Slayer to replace K. Frequin. K. Frequin, the superstar closing pitcher, 34-year-old, known as a composed pitcher. She was making $18,800,000. They're going to bring in another superstar in the form of Elmo Slayer. Slayer, a superstar, 27-year-old closing pitcher, known as a K-man. He's going to make $22,400,000. How did the Freebooters have this much money to play with?
Well, they got the 22 in the 8, but they dropped 18-8. So doing the math there, so yeah, 22 in it, so 30, 18, 19. So they ended up spending $11 or $12 million, but now they got instead of a star, like I said, instead of a star, they got an A- ranked closer and a star pitcher. Elmo Slayer played so many years for the Detroit Burners. So yeah, wow, big pitching down there. They got to be careful there.
Yeah.
The Gold Coats pick up Leland Gutierrez, the 21-year-old catcher, C+ ranked, pretty average, known mostly for his arm. He's going to make $3.8 million a year to play out on the West Coast. Next round.
Yep, sir.
Here it comes. Look out. Don't look. Don't do it. Okay, here you go.
I got my eyes closed. Okay.
Oh.
Slip Souter. Slip Souter gets signed onto the Sandcats, replacing Candy Sweet. Candy Sweet is an overall C. 33-year-old starting pitcher, only made $2,800,000. They're gonna let her go. They're gonna bring in Slip Souter, the A+ ranked 30-year-old starting pitcher. He'll make $18,200,000. Souter with 81 velocity, 88 junk, and 88 accuracy. Looks like the Sandcats aren't happy. Their sister team won the championship. They want to throw their name in the ring.
Wow, yeah, Slip Souter, one of the best pitchers to play, other than the one we have already, other than really better. But Slip Souter, definitely one of the big names in baseball, so it'll be good to see him driving around town here. Welcome to Phoenix, Slippy.
Yes, sir.
Slippity slap. All right, over in Houston, the Crocodiles lock up Wilbur Bobbert. There's your guy, Pete. They pulled the trigger on him.
Bobbert. Yep, Wilbur Bobbert going to the Crocodiles.
Billy.
Isn't that where Eliza Peck went?
Yeah. Billy Bob, age 20, right field, left fielder. He's going to be out there, the B-plus ranked, known mostly for his power and a good arm. He likes the outside pitch. He's going to make $9.2 million, which is a little more than we could afford, to play in Houston, Texas.
Yep. The Moose snag Hose Tremendo. Hose Tremendo, an A-minus ranked 29-year-old right fielder, outfielder. He's going to make $9,200,000.
Wow, yeah. 99.
So he's A-minus, and he's making the same as Wilbur Bobbert, who's a B-plus.
Yeah. Way to go, Wilbur. Look at this. The freebooters, they're picking up Libby Doe. They're all about pitching this year. They're going to pick up the C-ranked reliever, known mostly for her velocity. Her junk's pretty average, or her accuracy's pretty average, too. So she's a pretty average reliever. They're going to pay her $1.7 million to get things done down there.
The Burners signed Gail Porter to replace Elroy Action. Okay, so Elroy Action, the B-plus 30-year-old second baseman shortstop, making $8,800,000. They're going to bring in B-plus ranked a 27-year-old shortstop second baseman in the form of Gail Porter. Porter's going to make $7,300,000. So they shed an older player, and they pick up a younger player who's going to take a little bit less money, but about equally ranked, although Gail Porter has a lot better power than Elroy Action. Elroy Action, though, better hitter with better speed. Yeah, good hitting and speed. Elroy did great when we were out at the Overdogs, but they moved him to the Burners, and he had an atrocious playoffs. He was old for everything, and he didn't hit. No, he did not. Yeah. So no big surprise there, I guess. Burners also snagged Chili Little. One of my favorites. Chili doesn't have very good connectivity. C-minus ranked, but he's got 73 power. But I've always liked him. 35-year-old right fielder, outfielder. He gets to pay $1.9 million a year to play in Hawaii for the Burners. Let him burn! Jerry Rauner offended a wide loads coach and was replaced by Winnie Noel. We know that name.
Yeah.
Rauner, the C-plus 40-year-old starting pitcher, making $4 million, will be replaced by the A-ranked 27-year-old starting pitcher Winnie Noel. Winnie Noel's going to make $13,600,000. So it's a good thing Rauner offended that coach so that they could go from a C-plus starting pitcher to an A.
Yeah, boy, a lot of people move from New York down to Florida, but she's going the other way. Yeah, we know her well down there. Freebooters 27. She's going to be playing Apple Field, making good money. Edison Perkins gets signed on to the Moose, replacing Randy Mann. I can say this. $2.8 million, 39-year-old second base shortstop Randy Mann was C-plus ranked, known for his power connectivity. Pretty good hitter. The A-minus ranked Edison Perkins, 35-year-old second base shortstop, same position. A little bit younger, and they're going to gain on the connectivity. 99, a great hitter, likes his pitches high. He's going to get $8.6 million a year to play in Michigan for the Moose, the Motor Yard.
The Grapplers signed Thrash Allmeyer. Thrash Allmeyer making $8,200,000. He's a B-plus ranked 23-year-old starting pitcher who will be playing for the Grapplers.
I thought he was already playing there. Maybe he tested the market. They re-signed him or something.
Could be. Yeah, maybe he was testing.
Hey, the Herbisaurs obtained Rhiannon Cannon, A-minus ranked. I don't know where she was. 24-year-old starter. She's known mostly for her velocity, 85. Good at junk and accuracy as well. She's ball prone when she's in that position. She's gonna make $10.1 million to pitch for the Herbisaurs up there in Washington State.
The Blowfish signed Grill Bungalow to replace Godfried Storm. Storm, the C-plus 35-year-old center fielder, first baseman, outfielder, known as a tough-out utility player, made $3,600,000 last year for the Blowfish. They're going to bring in they're going to bring in Grill Bungalow, the B-plus ranked 21-year-old center fielder, outfielder. He'll make $8,600,000 this year playing for the Blowfish.
Yeah, for a rookie. Good job there. The Nemesis signed Tito Singleton, replacing Miguel Duke. Miguel Duke, 27-year-old reliever, ball prone, C rank, known mostly for his junk at 95. Everything else is a little shaky. $1.5 million he was making. Tito Singleton, 26-year-old starter, is B plus ranked, and known mostly for his accuracy, but he's also got very good velocity. He's composed. He's going to make $9.5 million a year to play for the Nemesis. Nemesis, the worst team last season, so they need all they can get.
The front runner signed Wheat Bush, replacing Smack Avery. Smack Avery, the C plus ranked 30-year-old closing pitcher. He was making $1,900,000. Good old Smack. We know Smack. Wheat Bush is going to come in. He's a B plus ranked, 25-year-old starting pitcher. He's composed and a K-man. He's going to make $8,200,000 playing for the front runners. And I don't know. I don't know if Smack's going to find a place to land here this season.
Well, I think he will. All right, we're at the half an hour mark. Let's keep this thing going. Crocodons acquire Allison Conrad. Allison, 20-year-old second base infielder. Obviously a rookie. Conrad's known mostly for her speed. She's got a good arm, and she's pretty fair down the line. So someone to develop. She's going to make $4.1 million a year to be a Crocodon.
The Sirloins lock up Amazo Hayes. Amazo Hayes is a A-minus 26-year-old relief pitcher. Known as a K-man, I'll make $9,800,000.
Wow. 99 junk, and we're going to face him 3 times this season. That's going to be tough. Molly Pops gets signed on the Moose, replacing Omar Chambo. 27-year-old. He's been on the Moose for a while, I think. A C-minus ranked relief pitcher, 27 years old. Mostly for his velocity, 65. He was making $1.3 million. Molly Pops is A-minus ranked. So they're going to gain everywhere but connectivity. 81 velocity, 78 junk, A-minus ranked, 22-year-old reliever. Molly Pops way to go for the Moose. $8.4 million a year.
Ray's Rufo gets signed onto the Hot Corners, replacing Typhoon Mahoney. Typhoon Mahoney, the C-ranked 30-year-old left fielder, was making $1,700,000. They're going to bring in Ray's Rufo, the 29-year-old center fielder outfielder. He's an A-minus ranked good hitter with a lot of speed and a good fielder and with a strong arm out there in center field. He's going to make $12,300,000 this season. Yeah,
well, they gain everything there. I think he was playing for the Heaters up in Detroit, coming down to St. Louis now. Staying in the Midwest.
Izzy Baker gets signed onto the Freebooters, replacing Patience Evergreen.
Oh, wow.
Patience Evergreen hits the market. Evergreen with the gray hair. You see that?
Yeah.
Patience Evergreen, 38-year-old left fielder, right fielder. She favors the inside pitch. She's B-ranked overall, making $6,700,000. She's going to get replaced by Izzy Baker, the B-ranked 32-year-old second baseman. He's known around the league as a stealer. He's going to make $5,700,000.
Let me just take a look at something, just real quick here. Just real quick. Just going to make a real quick comparison. Where is she? Patience Evergreen. Nah, with a Buster Biggs, yeah, she wants 14.4 right now. We couldn't afford her anyway. But we'd be dropping power, we'd be dropping speed. We'd get arm. Yeah. I do like Patience Evergreen, though. I do like her. I like her a lot. All right. Up from there, we got another one. Water Bullets signed Invert Larson, who's got to be a rookie, replacing Pumper Lumpkins. Pumper Lumpkins, a C-ranked 35-year-old left field first base outfielder, was making $2 million a year, mostly for his fielding. They're going to go with Invert Larson, the A-minus ranked right fielder outfielder, 27 years old, new to the league, known mostly for his speed at 92. He's going to make $11.1 million a year to play for the Water Bullets, so we'll get to see him a few times. Next round 20. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
It's busy.
All right, Huck and Duck offended a Sandcats coach and was replaced by Cadence Alonso. Huck and Duck, the C-minus ranked 36-year-old relief pitcher, made $1 million last season. They're going to bring in Cadence Alonso, an A-minus ranked 27-year-old relief pitcher. She's known as a specialist. She specializes in velocity because she got an 86 velocity with 75 junk, 55 accuracy. She's going to make $9,300,000, taking the bump for the Sandcats this season.
Yeah, welcome to Phoenix. I think she was playing for the Sirloins, I believe. The front runners, Inc. Cat Stanza. Cat Stanza definitely played for the Sirloins. The B-plus ranked first base catcher, age 29-year-old Cat Stanza, at the top of her game. 80 power, 69 kinetic activity, 63 speed, a 73 arm. She likes the outside pitch. She's a whiffer. She's going to make $7.8 million a year to go play for the Philadelphia Frontrunners in the biggest stadium in the league over at the the place there.
The Nemesis snag, Taylor McWales. Taylor McWales, an A- ranked 32-year-old relief pitcher, known for his velocity and his accuracy. He'll make $8,700,000, taking the bump for the Nemesis this season.
Well, they're making some moves. They have to. Hot corners will snag Will Galindo. Will Galindo's got to be a rookie, 27-year-old, first year in the league. Starting pitcher, B- ranked, known mostly for his junk, but with good accuracy. He's going to make $4.6 million a year to play at the Lafayette corner for the St. Louis Hot Corners.
Front runners are in the headlines again, picking up Villa Dorsey. Villa Dorsey, the A- 27-year-old third baseman shortstop. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. Known for his ability to hit at the plate and his speed on the base paths when he can get on. He'll make $10,800,000 playing for the front runners.
Yeah, we just saw Villa Dorsey in the finals. He was playing for the Burners. He was playing well against us, and now he's going to go way all over to Philadelphia and play there. Arctics lock up Max Tex. So good. I like Max. I've always liked Max. Max is going to go play. He was playing for the Buzzards in Colorado. He's going out to the Arctics now. He's B+ ranked. Relief pitcher, 39 years old, mostly for velocity at 85, but good junk at 73. He'll make $6.6 million to be an Arctic.
Very good. Over at the Warblers, they're going to pick up Maurice Gutierrez. Gutierrez is a B+ ranked 27-year-old starting pitcher who's known most for his junk. He's known around the league as a K-man. He'll make $7,800,000. That's
crazy
with
junk.
The Warblers.
Yeah.
95.
That's nuts. Sawteeth signed Larry LaJoy. Hey, our boy Larry. Our boy, he's all grown up. Larry LaJoy played for the Santa Monica Overdogs. He's now going to play for the Sawteeth just up the coast. B+ ranked, a 29-year-old starting pitcher, known mostly for his junk at 78. Very good velocity and accuracy as well. He's going to play $7.5 million to be a tooth.
Grappler snag Joaquin Fury. Joaquin Fury. Joaquin Fury. Thank you, sir. Joaquin Fury, the B+ ranked 26-year-old shortstop. He's going to be playing for the Grapplers. He's known most for his fielding, but he's got good power at the plate. He's going to make $8 million this year playing for the Grapplers.
Yeah, I think he's a rookie. That's pretty well rounded. 26 years old, he could be real good. Grappler's threatening. That's a threat, Pete. The Gold Coats obtained Pumper Lumpkins. Pumper wasn't on the wire very long. I think he just got let go from wherever the heck he was let go. The C-ranked 35-year-old left field first base outfielder, known mostly for his fielding at 80, but good power. He'll make $2.6 million a year to play for the California Gold Coats.
Over there for the Herbisaurs, they signed Irene Fast. Fast is a B+ ranked 32-year-old right fielder catcher. She's known for having power at the plate and speed on the base paths. She's going to make $9,300,000 with the Herbisaurs this season.
All right. I think she was with the Grapplers last year. Wow, in 97 power. She can crank it. Water bullets. Hold her close. The B ranked 37-year-old starter / reliever. Holder, known mostly for his accuracy with good junk. He'll make $5.3 million a year to play for the Water Bullets down in Fort Lauderdale. We'll see him 3 times.
The Buzzards. We haven't heard a lot from them, but they're going to get Neville Tyler, the B-ranked 25-year-old starting pitcher, relief pitcher, known best for his velocity. He's a composed pitcher. He's going to make $6,500,000 playing for the Buzzards this season.
That's a lot of money. Up from there, we're looking at Air Lovestone gets signed to the Water Bullets, replacing Michelle Yoder. Michelle Yoder, C+ ranked 38-year-old starting pitcher, made $4.8 million a year, known for her accuracy. They're going to get accuracy with Air Lovestone. And Air Lovestone, C+ ranked 28-year-old starter, known mostly for accuracy 72. She'll make $3.3 million, so the Water Bullets save a little bit there in that move.
The Arctic snag Ian Murthright. Murthright is a B+ 40-year-old starting pitcher, relief pitcher, known best for his accuracy. He's going to make $7,900,000 with the Arctics this season.
He sure is.
Sawteeth signed Repo Hightower, replacing Kira Nutmeg. Oh, Kira Nutmeg leaves. 38-year-old third base shortstop, RBI dead whiffer, making $6 million. She's known mostly for connectivity. It's 99. Should be minus ranked. The B ranked 26-year-old Repo Hightower, new player, third base shortstop, known mostly for his connectivity at 74. Good power though as well. Pretty well-rounded player. He'll make $6.9 million a year to play in San Jose.
Walt Huckster offended a Sandcats coach and was replaced by Ice Vayner.
Ooh.
Huckster, the C-ranked 31-year-old closing pitcher, was walk-prone, was making $1,400,000. He'll get replaced by the A- ranked 37-year-old closing pitcher, Ice Vayner. He's got good velocity, good junk. He's a composed pitcher. He'll make $6,900,000. How do you get an A- closing pitcher for $6,900,000?
I don't know. Vayner played in New York. I can't remember if he played for the Wild Pigs or the Wild Dogs. But welcome to Phoenix. The Iceman drives an ice cream truck. Carlton Starr gets signed on the Gold Coast, replacing Guadalupe Pennington. Guadalupe was 36, still 36. Shortstop, infield, outfielder, utility player. B-plus rank, was making $8.7 million a year. She's replaced by a 33-year-old shortstop, second baseman, Carlton Starr, who I think was playing for the Jacks. And he is a 99 fielding, power against right-handers. He's going to make $8.7 million a year to play here or out there at the Sakura Hills.
The Heaters signed Rasmata to replace Doug Nerdward. Nerdward, a C-plus ranked 35-year-old relief pitcher, was known best for his junk. He was known as a K-Dud, made $2,700,000. They're going to bring in Rasmata, who I believe is a new player. He's only 21 years old. Starting pitcher, relief pitcher, B-plus ranked. He's got good velocity, 95 junk.
Wow.
And he's going to make $7,500,000 this season. It's going to be playing for the Heaters.
Hard to hit that pitch. We'll see him twice. We knew Nerdward out in Santa Monica. So he'll get picked up. Oh, a lot of signings. Moose get Eleanor Locos. I don't think she was out long. Eleanor Locos, I want to say she was for the Crocodiles. She's a B-ranked 30-year-old starter/reliever, known mostly for accuracy, 97, but 94 connectivity for pitcher with 49 power. She's a hitting pitcher. Wow. Oops.
Wes Yogurt gets signed on to the Grapplers, replacing Seth Renette. Seth Renette, the C-ranked 39-year-old starting pitcher, made $1,600,000 last year. And in comes Wes Yogurt, the B-plus ranked 35-year-old starting pitcher. He's a very good pitcher all around. 60 velocity, 75 junk, 73 accuracy. He'll make $8,200,000 pitching for the Grapplers this year.
Yeah, he was a Wild Pig. So yeah, he's going all the way over the left coast now to play. The Moose are going to get Bugsy Snuggs. Hey, Bugsy Snuggs played for the Sirloins. A-minus ranked 29-year-old starter. Wow. Velocity 81, junk 78, accuracy 64. He's going to get $10 million to go up the river and play in Detroit for the Moose.
Sandcats lock up Gabe Floyd. Gabe Floyd, the 25-year-old first baseman, third baseman, is ranked A- with really good power, and he's known as a tough out. He'll make $9,800,000 playing for the Sandcats.
Sandcats made a lot of big picks here.
Yeah,
you know, they're making
late picks.
Yeah, they're getting some good players. Front runners get Tara Leonera replacing Mick Steele. Mick Steele goes. The 29-year-old first baseman is going to get the boot. C-plus rank, 87 power. Other than that, he's pretty average. $2.8 million a year. He's making the 34-year-old catcher first basewoman Tara Leonera, who I'm going to forget where she played. I want to say it was the Grapplers, but anyway, she's 82 power. She's really well-rounded. She's going to make $6 million a year to catch for the Philadelphia Frontrunners.
Sawteeth snag Xander Benitez, the B-ranked 26-year-old starting pitcher. Was acquired for $6,200,000. He'll hang his hat in the Sawteeth dugout.
All right, so he will not be in Phoenix. No, he won't. The Herbisaur snagged Carla Tolbert, whoever that is, 29-year-old Relief pitcher, B plus ranked, 96 junk, $6.7 million a year to throw for the Herbisaurs.
Tarzan Woodburn offended a nemesis coach and was replaced by Ruby Green.
Ooh.
Tarzan Woodburn, the C-minus ranked 34-year-old first baseman, third baseman, has good connection versus right-handed pitching. Was only making $1 million with the nemesis. In comes Ruby Green, the B-minus ranked 29-year-old first baseman, third baseman. Known most for her connectivity, she's known as an RBI man, and she's going to make $4,800,000 with the nemesis.
That's good. I felt bad when we let her go. She's a good third basewoman, like you said, or first base, third base. But the problem is she was always backing somebody up, so she was really good enough to start on her own. So it's good that she's starting somewhere, the nemesis, and now we're gonna have to play against her 3 times this season. The Moose lock up Perd Lovelorn Perd, the B-ranked 32-year-old starter. Another pitcher there for them. 91 junk, 73 accuracy. He's going to get paid $7.1 million a year to be a Michigan Moose.
Herbisaurs Inc. Ainsley Oliver, the B-plus ranked 35-year-old center fielder, first base outfielder. Known most for her speed and her fielding, she's going to make $8,500,000 playing for the Herbisaurs.
That's a lot of cash. They're really shelling it out up there. They haven't any left. The Arctics signed Jeffrey Rockman. Jeffrey Rockman, 40-year-old starter. B rank though, 95% accuracy, so he can still throw the ball. He'll get $6.9 million a year to be an Arctic.
Klaus de Game gets signed onto the Hot Corners, replacing Linus Digby. Linus Digby, the C-ranked overall 38-year-old relief pitcher, making $1,700,000. In comes Klaus de Game, the A-minus ranked 36-year-old closing pitcher, 75 velocity, 84 junk. He's going to make $6,200,000 pitching, trying to close things down for the Hot Corners.
Bet he is. Up from there, front runners get Jestre Benson. 31-year-old first baseman. All right, so there's the first baseman they picked up when they lost, what's his name? B-plus ranked, known mostly for his 86 connectivity. Very well-rounded player. He's going to make $8.4 million a year to pick up where Jonas Trickster used to play.
Rusty Nozzle offended in Nemeskocha and was replaced by Curtis Sandoval. Rusty Novel, the C-ranked 34-year-old starting pitcher, was a K-dud, made $2,800,000. And in comes Curtis Sandoval, the B-minus ranked 20-year-old starting pitcher. He's going to make $5,600,000 with the Nemesis.
Another bump up. The Nemesis making moves. Chevelle Stewart offended a Gold Coast coaster, replaced by Ernie Blings. All right, so Chevelle Stewart, 29-year-old catcher. We saw him in the playoffs last year. Connectivity against left-handers, B-ranked, power 90, arm 93. Yeah, he could really throw him out. He was making $7.3 million a year. They're going to save some money with a 29-year-old catcher right fielder, Ernie Blings. He likes his pitches high. He's known mostly for his power at 96, a big power hitter. He's going to make $4.7 million a year to catch for the Gold Coats.
Front runners acquire Paisley Barrett, the A-minus 25-year-old relief pitcher, known mostly for her accuracy, but she has really good junk. She'll make $8,600,000 with the front runners this season.
There you go. The Water Bolts get Bradley Bowler. Bradley Bowler is the 30-year-old starter slash reliever. Known mostly for his junk at 69. He's going to get $4.5 million a year to throw the ball for the Water Bolts. We'll see him a few times. Let's go next round. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about. A whole bunch of signings. Overbite Air starts off.
The Overdogs snag Raven Villarreal, the B-ranked 24-year-old left fielder, first base outfielder, known as a tough out. She'll make $5,900,000 with the Overdogs this season.
Way to go for a rookie. I know we were looking at her for a little bit, keeping an eye on her, but she'll make a good home there in California for the Dogs. Platypi acquire Pants Delgado. Pantalones, B-plus ranked, 28-year-old second base man. 86 fielding, 73 connectivity. Good player. $7.1 million a year to play for the Bills.
Sirloins obtained Marco DeMarco, the B-ranked 28-year-old center fielder outfielder. He'll make $6,300,000 with the Sirloins this year, known most for his speed on the base paths.
He's a fast man. Making fast money. Eddie Foundwood offended a Moose coach and replaced by Ryder McBride. So Eddie Foundwood, 31-year-old reliever, B-minus rank, known mostly for his accuracy. He was making $3.9 million a year. He's replaced by Ryder McBride, 29-year-old relief pitcher, B-plus rank, known mostly for his accuracy, but good velocity. He's ball prone. He'll make $6.1 million a year to play for the Michigan Moose.
Platypi acquires Stubbs Stevenson to be plus ranked 30-year-old shortstop second baseman, known most for his ability to connect at home plate and his strong arm at the shortstop position. He'll make $7,800,000.
They're making some moves there in San Diego as well. Overdogs acquired Rip Dingers. Rip Dingers, I think, was already playing there, so maybe they just sort of re-signed him. B-plus ranked 33-year-old third base shortstop. No, Rip Dingers. I'm sorry, he was over at the Herbisaurs. Yeah, so he'll go down to California. No, mostly for his 97 power and his 99 arm. Crazy. Power against left-handers, RBI man. He'll make $8.6 million a year to be a Santa Monica Overdog. Next round looks like just one move.
And it looks like Bert Bergerer gets signed onto the Arctics, replacing Archer Vasquez. Vasquez is the C-minus ranked 23-year-old relief pitcher. He made $1 billion last year. They're going to bring in Bert Bergerer, the B-ranked 34-year-old relief pitcher. He'll make $5,700,000. And for that money, the Arctics are going to get a boost in velocity, a boost in junk, and a boost in accuracy in the relief pitcher position.
Yeah, that's good. We saw him in the Overdogs. So that's it. Next round, round 23. Ooh, there's some signings here. Oh, I see a name I like and I know well.
The Buzzards obtained Sagda Song, the
Wow.
superstar 31-year-old first baseman relief pitcher, right fielder. Right fielder. He's known to have power versus right-handed pitching. He's going to make $21,200,000.
Yeah, boy, he's made a lot of money wherever he went. He was at the Herbisaurs. He got a raise at the Herbisaurs. He went and played in New York at the Wide Loads, and now he's in Colorado Springs playing for the Buzzards. A lot of big offense there. We'll see him.
If the Buzzards aren't competing, though, they also get rid of him. So they'll drop him before the end of the season.
Yeah, true. The Moose slag Helena Bigsby. Helena Bigsby used to play for the Buzzards there for a long time. Actually, I think she was just there recently. I think most of her career. 34-year-old first basewoman, B ranked, known mostly for connectivity at 90. We've seen her park a couple home runs. In fact, she hit a winning home run against us when we were on the Freebooters years back. She's going to make $5.7 million a year to play now in Michigan for the Moose.
The Freedom lock up Emilio Iduya, the B-minus ranked 35-year-old second baseman, infielder, outfielder, known as a utility player around the league. He's going to make $4,800,000 with the Freedom this season.
I think he played for the Sawteeth. The Freedom, I think that's like the first move I've seen for the Freedom. I don't know if maybe it's not, but it doesn't seem like they've been very active. The Moose are going to lock up Botch Stanton. Got to be a rookie. 25-year-old first base, third baseman, B-minus rank, known mostly for his power, but he's really even right down the road. RBI man, good guy to develop. He's going to be a good player there in Michigan. He's going to make $4.7 million a year to be a Moose.
The Arctic signed Mannion Moon. Mannion Moon is a B-ranked 28-year-old center fielder, outfielder, known most for the speed on the base pass. He's going to make $5,700,000 with the Arctics this season.
That's a big one. The Outlaws signed Andre Candela, replacing Javier Hotier. Well, Hotier used to play for the I know this isn't important, but he used to play for the Nemesis, and then he's an Outlaws. And Andre Candela was playing in Houston for the Crocodiles. Javier Hotier, 34-yeold second base shortstop, was B-minus ranked, known mostly for his power at 74. He was making $6 million, and Andre Candela, B-plus ranked, 38-year-old second base infielder. They're going to gain in speed and fielding. He's known mostly for his fielding at 80. He's got bad jumps. He's going to make $6.1 million a year for the Outlaws, so they're going to pay an extra $100,000 for him.
The Moose acquire Morton Stamberg. Stamberg, a B-ranked 39-year-old left fielder, outfielder. He's going to make $5,600,000 with the Moose this season.
Wow, yeah, 93 arm. The Buzzards obtained Linda Hand. All right, Linda Hand. I can't remember where she played. She's a B-ranked 27-year-old right fielder, outfielder, known mostly for arm at 97. Wow, she can really gun you down. And she'll be out there playing with Sock the Song I don't know. I guess he'll play first base. She'll play right field. She's going to make $5.7 million a year to be a Buzzard.
Gusto Moran gets signed on to the Buzzards, replacing Mindy Marshwater. Mindy Marshwater is a C- ranked 31-year-old relief pitcher. She made $1 million last season. They're going to bring in B+ ranked Gusto Moran. He's a 30-year-old closing pitcher. He's known as a specialist and a K-man. He's got known mostly for his junk and his accuracy. He'll make $6,100,000 with the Buzzards.
Wow, the Buzzards busy in this round of negotiations. The Wild Pigs snag Dash Bugby, B-ranked 34-year-old first base outfielder. Dash, known mostly for his power, but good speed as well. He's going to make $5.2 million a year to be a pig.
The Moose pick up Elric Rippin. Elric Rippin is a C+ ranked 30-year-old closing pitcher, known mostly for his velocity. He's known as a specialist around the league. He's going to make $2,600,000 with the Moose.
Moose also big on the wire there. The Heaters, think Jimmy Cooper. Heaters finally making a move here. B- ranked 36-year-old starting pitcher, known mostly for his junk, but good connectivity, good hitting pitcher. He's going to make $4.4 million a year to play at the Motor Yard.
The Arctics acquire Kent Ratherswell. Ratherswell, a C+ 35-year-old starting pitcher, relief pitcher. He's known as a K-Dud. They'll make $2,500,000 with the Arctics.
Yeah, we knew him with the Freebooters, and I know I was keeping an eye on him for a while. So good to see he landed home in the Arctics there.
Yeah, but his stock is slipping.
Yeah. Well, the Warblers lock up Jonathan Resplendent. Jonathan Resplendent, rookie. C+ ranked 19-year-old reliever, known mostly for his junk, moves the ball at 81. Accuracy at 42, he doesn't have to throw it very hard, though. He's got to work on that. He's going to make $2.7 million a year to play at Colorado Springs for the Warblers.
The Freedom signed Sienna Donkey. Sienna Donkey's a B-ranked 32-year-old right fielder, outfielder. She is known as a tough out, and she's known for her speed and that strong arm out there in the outfield, but she'll make $6,300,000 with the Freedom.
There you go. Freedom making some moves. Now Wild Pigs make another one. They snag Blaine Flail. Blaine Flail, C-ranked 23-year-old catcher / right fielder. No most connectivity at 70. Good hitter. Contact against left-handers. He's going to make $2.6 million a year to play at Apple Field.
The Heaters snag Lackey Luster. Lackey Luster is a B-ranked 28-year-old right fielder catcher. He's known mostly for his speed on the base paths and his arm behind home plate. He'll make he's going to make $5,800,000 playing for the Heaters this season.
Yeah, I know we're keeping an eye on him, so yeah, good to see him get a job there in Detroit. Freedom pick up Stanley Lopez. Stanley Lopez, B-ranked 32-year-old shortstop, third base. Stanley's known mostly for his fielding, man. Great fielder at 97, so he's solid in that position. $5.5 million a year to play in Philadelphia.
Overdogs signed Dax Connor. Dax Connor, the C-ranked 19-year-old relief pitcher, known mostly for his accuracy. He's walk-prone, and he's going to make $2,400,000 pitching for the Overdogs this season.
Is the Wide Loads are going to pick up Asa Booper. Asa Booper, B-ranked 27-year-old left fielder, outfielder, known mostly for his fielding, but he's pretty solid all the way around. He's an RBI man. He's going to make $6.6 million a year to wear the pinstripes for the Wide Loads.
The Overdogs signed Mark Harbormouth. Harbormouth is a C+ ranked 37-year-old starting pitcher. He's known mostly for the power. He hits with power at home plate for a good hitting pitcher. He's going to make $3,700,000 with the Overdogs.
I forget who it was. Somebody on our team smashed him in the mouth. A line drive. He was playing for the Nemesis. Good to see him in Santa Monica. The Buzzards bring in Armando Peppers. Hey, we were looking at Armando for a while, so Armando's going to land in Buzzards, who are making a ton of moves. A B-ranked 23-year-old right fielder, outfielder, known mostly for his 99 arm, also 82 speed. He's quick. He's going to make $5.4 million a year to play in Colorado Springs for the Buzzards at that Sky place.
Turbo Miles gets signed on to the Hot Corners, replacing Wiggles Freeman. Wiggles Freeman's a 31-year-old shortstop third baseman who's ranked C and was making $1,800,000. In comes Turbo Miles, a 25-year-old second baseman shortstop, known as a stealer. He's got extremely high speed on the base paths, and he's going to make $5,800,000 for the Hot Corners this season.
Is 2. Next round. Pow. Hold on. Don't you look. Go ahead.
The Overdogs signed the overdog snag, Deion Bass. Deion Bass is a B-ranked 26-year-old second baseman shortstop. He's known mostly, he's got a lot of great 68 connectivity, 82 speed, 76 fielding, 86 arm. He'll make $7,600,000 playing for the Overdogs.
Yeah, he was a water bullet, so yeah, good to see him over there. We won't have to see him as much. The Arctics bring in Messiah French, the B-minus ranked 34-year-old third base shortstop. French is going to be, he's known mostly for his connectivity and his speed. He's going to make $4 million a year to be in Arctic as we come up on at the 1 hour mark.
The wide load snag, Lancelot Day. Lancelot Day, the C-plus ranked 24-year-old second baseman shortstop, has bad jumps, but he'll make $3,100,000 with the wide loads.
Good salary for a rookie. The Warblers Inc. Dick Berger. Hey, all right, Dick Berger. We knew him I think he's always played for the Overdogs. He's going to move out to Colorado Springs, play for the Warblers. C-plus ranked 33-year-old third baseman, 99 power. He could take it deep. He's going to make $3.9 million a year to play there.
Warblers snag Ricky Kwan. Ricky Kwan, the B-minus ranked 36-year-old center fielder, outfielder. He's got bad jumps, but he's a great fielder with a really strong arm out there in the outfield. He'll make $4,200,000 with the Warblers this season.
Oh, in that thin air, he'll really let it fly. The Arctic signed Kenna Korn. Kenna Korn, they picked her up. She was a rookie, played for the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters. C-plus ranked 30-year-old right fielder catcher. She is known mostly for her fielding and her arm. She's really good at those. She's going to make $2.9 million a year to go up to the other corner of the United States and play it for the Arctics.
The Warblers snag Theodore Stiffner. Theodore Stiffner is a B-minus ranked 39-year-old third baseman shortstop, known for his power at home plate as well as his speed on the base paths. He's going to make $4 million, bringing his special game to the Warblers.
Yeah, Warblers are going to be a new look team this year as well. That's going to be hardly any new faces. Next round. Oh no, nothing happens in round 24. Round 25. Next round. Here we go. Hold on now. All of a sudden, ooh.
The Water Bullets have locked up Kay Frequin, the superstar 34-year-old closing pitcher who's got 99 velocity, 86 jump, 99 accuracy. She's a composed pitcher. She's going to make $17,800,000 closing things down for the Water Bullets this season.
Oh, I love Kay Frequin. She doesn't have to. Another player doesn't have to move either. She just switches teams, same building. Water Bullets still going at it, man. They lock up Vern Hangnail. B-minus ranked 41-year-old third base shortstop, hoping to end his career out there in Fort Lauderdale. He's known mostly for his arm at 81. He likes the inside pitch. He's a Steeler. He's going to make $4.3 million a year to play for the Bullets. We'll see him 3 times.
Wild Pigs obtained Candy Sweet. Candy Sweet, the C-ranked 33-year-old starting pitcher. She's going to make $3,700,000 pitching for the Wild Pigs this season.
Sweet. The Wild Pigs acquire Melody Moods as well. Pigs are making some moves here. Pigs getting a lot of middle-of-the-road players. B-minus ranked 30-year-old starter. She's known mostly for her junk. She'll play solid ball on the mound for the Pigs at $5.6 million a year.
Yeah, I was going to say the Wild Pigs may not be much this season. Wild Pigs snag Lachlan Velasquez, the C-ranked 25-year-old second baseman shortstop. He's got pretty good speed on the base paths, but that's about it. He's going to make $2,500,000 playing for the Wild Pigs today.
I guess they're hoping for people to just find the novelty. Look at this. They've just done a fire sale. They bring in the Wild Pigs bring in Hog Porker. Now we know Hog, C-plus ranked 40-year-old second base shortstop. I want to say he was playing for the Jacks. Anyway, he's known mostly for his fielding. Good power, though, at 71 as well. He's going to make $3.5 million a year to play second base for the Pigs. Look at this.
Wild Pigs get Walt Huckster. Walt Huckster is a C-ranked 31-year-old closing pitcher who's known best for his accuracy and velocity. He's walk-prone, and he's going to make $1,700,000. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the Wild Pigs are cobbling together a team based on what's left.
And they're not going to know how to play together. It's going to be like the Bad News Bears. Next round, nobody signed in round 26, round 27. We're getting close. Next round, nobody in that round as well. Everyone's sitting put. Looks like the teams may have what they need. Waiting for a couple salaries to drop. 28, no transactions made by the other team. We're getting there close there, Pete. Next round, still no transactions. I think I know where this is going. No transactions. Negotiation round 31, 32. No more transactions. We're going to end the off-season, Pete, at 1 hour and 4 minutes. So within an hour and a half, we'll be done. End the off-season. Here goes. Generating our schedule for the 2023 season. What's it going to look like, Pete?
Oof. We're playing the Sirloins right out the block.
The very first game of the season is going to be the Herbivores at the Heaters. We should watch that one before we play ours, so that just we can see as it all starts. And then, 2 games later, Beewolves, we're going to be starting on the road in St. Louis. Let's go to our team again real quick here. Let's take a look at the cards. We got Handley, we got Steve. Hammer's still here. Hammer. I mean, I know we thought when we picked up Hammer, I was thinking I hoped he'd have still a glimmer of his glory days with him. I didn't think he'd be a dynamo still. I'm glad for that. We're going to need to see Buster Biggs do a little bit more. Freddie Knox is going to need to step up. Bertha should make it. Bertha Magic. I mean, Fiona Clark will be excited. Eduardo Keller. Barney Bryan. Yeah, look at that. Gasser Morse. Okay, and then here's team photo. There's a new team. I'm going to take a picture right now. All right, there's everybody. There's the squad. 2 new players in the back. 2 new players in the back row. Anyway, okay. Going to our schedule. Here it is, Pete. Here's what she looks like. So the first 17 games. There we go. We're starting off on the road in St. Louis, a 2-game series out in Lafayette Corner against those guys. Wow, what a way to start.
Yeah. Wow.
Manny Kays and Slip Vanderwink. And then we got our home opener against the Warblers. And then the Herbivores are in town. And then look at the front end of this thing. Then we go on a road trip. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games away.
Yeah.
Our first 10 games, we only play 2 at home.
Yeah, which means when we get to the end of this season, it's going to be should be mostly home games.
Yeah, let's see. We go down to the next grouping. They're going to take a picture here as well because I gotta put this all together for us. Overdog. Let's see. Game and Game Nemesis playing Hawaii there as well. I'm looking at our our conference games there. 34 up from there. Looks like we got, where's the other Game and Games? Water Bullets, 41, and then the Herbivores. We end up with our last home games, the Hot Corners, and then we end the season on the road in Tacoma at the Herbivores.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So there we are. Wow.
When do we play the Burners?
Burners, not the Heaters, but the Burners. Yeah, the rematch of the finals. Game 26. I believe that's our only game against them.
Yeah, because they're in the other conference. But it's at home, which would be nice because we won it in Hawaii. So it'd be nice to beat them at home in front of the home fans.
They're gonna be pissed. I say the Gold Coats are gonna want another crack at us. We knocked them out. They're the only team that beat us one game in the playoffs last year. We're gonna see them first at Sakura Hills in Game 12.
Yeah.
Very cool. See season standing. So it's gonna be league leaders. All right. So that's it, people. That is the that's the 2023 season as it shapes up. I think, like I said, maybe Pete and I can catch the Herbivores Heaters game to watch for the first one, and then we'll play our first game. It's going to be on the road in St. Louis against the Sirloins. We're going to get 2 right on the board for those guys. What do you think?
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, very cool. Very cool. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with us, folks. We look forward to starting the season with you again. Pete_J and PJ Play at Twitch. Pete_J at YouTube, and I'm on YouTube at Tommy G's Gaming Channel, and on Twitch, Tommy Naperville. Thanks for watching. Bye now.